Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and peasants of all ages, when the four swordsmen unsheathed their mighty swords and thrust them so the four tips touch, the commoners drip from the floods of their thunderous power.
All right. And right now, only I can be heard. I didn't break anything. This is all fake news. It was faux hammer. I just want that out in the clear before I let those guys talk. Since, blame the producer. It's all his fault. It wasn't my fault. They set it up wrong. I'll mute myself now.
That out of the way. God dang, wine.
Steve,
Oh my God, I know, teenage girl.
Steve, go console your donkey.
Yes.
My
Don't
donkey
make me
is
get
not
Red's
existent.
rhetoric over here.
Better look into my donkey.
No, but
Oh,
hello,
my
everybody. Welcome to this shit show.
Yeah.
For those of you that missed it,
Change the name to Saturday Shit Show with the Swordsman.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Shit show Saturdays with Swordsman. That's hard to say. Shit show Saturdays with the Swordsman. Yeah.
Swordsman Saturday shit show.
Yeah. Swordsman Saturday shit show. That's easier to say than shit show Saturday with the Swordsman.
But I think
Shit.
that's the point because Steve, I mean, he talks weird because he's upside down, and all of his English is upside down too, so we hear it upside down.
Yeah.
Apparently,
A
Governor.
sheet I slit, upon a slitted sheet I sit.
Neat.
She sells seashells by the seashore? Question mark.
Either pay, I pay, ik pay, ek pay, LV, ik pay, Eppers pay.
Yeah, that works.
Great, now
God.
we're going
Some
into
good
pig
Latin.
Latin.
Yeah. They either pay, I pay, ik pay, ek pay, LV, ik pay, Eppers pay.
Sable, don't make me turn you into a meme, because I will.
And I see Nipple 07 is in here. Hello, Nipple 07.
Yeah.
Dave, Tony,
Raptor.
Fred.
Yep.
Yeah, Raptor's already here giving a shit.
And to
That's
be fair,
alright.
she's right. Our swords
Yeah.
do touch, but
Yes.
Mute is not allowed to even have a sword right now. So
He's only allowed to watch.
exactly.
Jeez.
And I don't know if that's what the kids call it these days, Microraptor, because my kid days are long gone.
Oh man. As of yesterday, so are mine.
Wait, so last night we did a celebration stream for Little Wolf, and I just need to ask, Steve, do you have Cards Against Humanity set up yet?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't come back halfway through. My internet died at work, so I wasn't able to get back on.
Don't worry, I did. Yeah, I did 2
Steve-
hours of not setting up cards.
Yeah, he just left and right.
Yeah.
He just straight up left and didn't even bother saying anything other than like me equals dead in the chat or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dick.
something I do have to address. It's not Donk Steve, it's Dank Stove.
Oh
Dang
god.
stove.
Dank stove. I'm
Wow.
good, thank you.
Hi,
How are you?
Baker.
But how's
Well-
everybody doing?
Tired.
I can imagine.
Yeah. What about Steve, Little Wolf? How are you guys?
Tired, need a smoke, just woke up. Beautiful morning here though, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
got
Dave
to watch
says-
a bit more of American Horror Story Freak Show and just had a good time last night and still kind of getting over the 4-hour stream we did.
Right. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it got pretty hilarious there for a while. So if you guys didn't, it was slow at the beginning, but once we got people in there, it was pretty good. And then I'm
Sounds
out of
like
it.
an orgy.
It does. It was an orgy. It was a streaming orgy. All the fun kids came in, and then Dark
Yeah,
Steve came too.
I
Oh,
was surprised at how many people were there and just how many people were wishing me happy birthday. It was awesome.
Yeah. And then we got to see your birthday cake, and you went on cam for us to say hello. Hello, everybody.
Just for a little bit. Still kind of camera shy.
Yeah,
very famous.
it's all good. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of cut it a little early last night. I had to get to
Don't want-
bed, and I had to move everything out into the living room for a stream this morning. And
A little earlier, it was a 4-hour long stream. I was only expecting it to go like an hour or something like that. And then just all the different conversations that came up, and we just kept going. It's like, holy cow.
Mhm.
It's like all of this on my birthday stream. I'm so glad that all of this weirdness is coming out on my birthday.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
And all
Can't
the
be weird
different
on our
people came.
birthdays.
No.
What to do it for you?
None of you guys know when my birthday is.
I could probably figure it out at some point.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too
Oh,
hard.
yeah. It wouldn't be that hard. I would probably tell you if you asked me. Is
Hey, they
it
could take the whole stream. Go for
February?
it.
Hammer, when's your birthday?
October 12th?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
But is that actually my birthday?
Well, I don't know. I asked you when's your birthday, and you said October 12th.
It is.
Lies.
1995.
Is the
Wow.
baby.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
That's
So
weird.
cute.
It's like you're literally like 2 days younger than Chase. Whatever. He's
Yeah, so
an old. He's a what is it? A silver fox hunter.
How does that? No, I'm not going to go there. Never mind.
I kind of was like that with my last relationship because she was like 54 when I met her, and then she was 55 and a half when we broke up. Somewhere around there.
I wish you didn't go backwards.
Sable, I did say 1995. Yeah, what's up? Wait, what?
What is it? How Little Wolf gets his partners?
Oh,
Oh no.
Ah,
Yes. Yep. But he didn't spear me.
You
I speared
speared
him.
I mean,
Alright,
it gives
I'm
a
gonna have
whole
a
new meaning
cigarette.
to
I'll be back.
spearfishing. It's wet, it's
Fishing.
damp, nobody knows what the fuck is going on, and it's over far too soon.
Yeah.
Sounds like ice fishing in Alaska.
Yeah, that too. Oh, Sable and I actually have a quick announcement to make. I'm not sure if Crafty's ready to make it, but
Congratulations. Oh.
Yeah.
we're coming out of the closet. No. Sable and I should be having a conversation on Crafty's channel about for Ion Society about some stuff going on in America. I won't spoil the conversation, and Sable's probably like, "What the fuck? This is the first I'm hearing about it." It should be in a couple weeks still, so it'll be a good conversation.
Well, that
Also-
was a very non-informative teaser.
I mean, that's what I like to do. I like to edge you all the way until you're just about there, and then ruin it.
Oh Lord.
And there's
You
a
kept
surfboard.
me alive for this, God?
I'm proof that God doesn't exist.
Or at least one of them.
Yeah.
Shouldn't talk about me like that.
The
That's
edging
right.
part, or
Talking about
All
God, you
of
shouldn't
it.
be talking about me like that.
Oh Lord, just because you drop from the sky doesn't make you God.
That's what you want to think.
yeah, come under the sea, which is my abode, and we'll
I prefer to come above the water.
Did I stutter?
Come under the sea. I don't want to come under there.
Darling, it's
If
better
that
down
if
where
that
it's
shit gets in your
wetter. Take it
hair,
from me.
not fun.
It doesn't come out. I wouldn't know from personal experience, of course.
So that's what that video
Microraptor.
was.
Yes, you are all invited to the wedding, other than Donkey, because he's gonna fuck it up. I have a different producer
Okay.
for that.
Sorry,
Later
Steve.
on, he'll give you a eulogy.
I died
His
as I
last words,
lived, with Mute fucking my life up.
His last words were, "I thought the safety was on."
Oh my god.
No, I'm talking a lot of shit about Mute, but I fucking love him. He's a good dude. But Sable asks if Crafty needs Jesus to get her ready for it. I think so. Jesus abandoned this earth a long time ago.
I thought Daddy just told him, "Pack your shit and come home."
I mean, oops, I posted a link to Warhammer 40,000 stuff, not the link to the stream.
Whoops.
So speaking about
too late
Crafty, I
now.
just posted our video in her channel. I might be Sable. What's it to you? But yeah, Steve, I see that you have a house update. Spill the
Yeah,
beans.
he'll talk in the chat, but he doesn't talk on stream.
I thought he stepped away for a moment.
He's talking in the chat. Anyways, what kind of fun news has been going on in the YouTube's world?
So Crafty did a extraordinarily good stream about the atrocities that are happening in Myanmar right now. And I went in without knowing much. And I left knowing a hell of a lot more than what I did. Her Ion Society is extremely good for informing people, and that was her first episode. I can't wait to see her next one. Obviously there was Little Wolf's birthday. Tiny Captain did tell me to tell you hello, not hello, happy birthday yesterday. I didn't because I, dropped
'Cause
out
you're an
because of my
ass?
internet. Yes, because I am a ass.
He didn't say hello. You didn't get Cards Against Humanity. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, fuck off, Wolf. No, just kidding.
Oh my lord, we talked about everything but my birthday, really? But that was okay with me.
Yeah, fuck your birthday. Just an excuse to hang out.
I was asking you about your birthday and what y'all did and what you were gonna eat and
I'll be right
stuff.
back.
Guess I was the only true friend who really wanted to know what he was doing and what was going on, you dicks.
Watching through the camera.
But yeah, I kind of,
So-
oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say quickly, I heard you guys ask about the update that I have. So we've paid for the house. It's all paid for. It's currently being constructed and shipped, and it should be here in about a month. That's
Hell
all we
yeah.
have left.
Awesome.
That's cool.
How excited
Oh,
are
yeah.
you, dude?
I have literally got goosebumps because this is becoming a reality.
Right?
And I know it's going to be a hell of a lot of hard work getting it all set up, getting the property ready, fencing, taking trees away, all that. But I can't wait.
Oh, I believe it. I'm happy for you. I'm a little bit jealous still because it was like we were on the verge of buying a house before this pandemic shit hit. But awesome for you that you're getting this finalized and finished up.
Yeah, just such a big relief.
So what's
And
the
when I
first thing
stream,
you're gonna do?
I'm going to stream from the house in a quiet house.
Nice, right? You'll go to stream from there, and all of a sudden the kangaroos will stop working, and you won't be able to get internet.
Yep. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what fun YouTubey stuff have you seen or done this week?
fun YouTubey stuff I've seen. There was that Alien X guy I've seen around a bit. Might talk about him. What else? Newt actually put a few things in the Discord that I've been watching as well. Gray's Plays. Oh my god, I've forgotten how funny that guy is.
Gray's plays or Gray still plays?
Gray still plays.
Gray still plays is amazing. But I'm sorry, keep
Yes. There was that and a couple of other things I actually seen in there. The educational ones that Newt put up. One of them was really interesting. Hold on, let me go back and find it.
I have
There.
so much YouTube to catch up on. It's not even funny. This week I was plagued with migraines again, but I saw you guys putting some stuff up that I gotta watch. It looks so good what you guys have been posting.
So the one I really want to see is the recombination of the COVID-19 strain that Mute put up last.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah.
Mm.
I saw the one that you had in, I think it was Dumpster with the archers. That was pretty good. From the Onion.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I finally watched that one. I mean, I heard you guys watching it that one night when we were streaming the games and everything.
Yeah.
But I didn't get into really any live streams this week. I didn't have the wherewithal to watch. I saw that Team finally started streaming again this week and put out stuff. I did watch his created video, which is just oh my god, people I hate people. I hate them. But I didn't get to watch tunes. I didn't get to watch fights. I haven't seen any of demons. I was at Johnny O's one, but that's all I really saw this week. So you guys would have to catch me up on some of the stuff that's been going on.
Yeah, I think the other guys might be a bit better for that than me. I haven't really been watching too much either.
Yeah. I have been in absentia.
Yeah, for like some reason this whole week I just kind of had like a weird anxiety about my birthday and stuff. And so it was just like I went on like Alien Extreme a couple of times, hung out with you guys and talked, and really I didn't go to too many of the other things because it's like we've said before, you know, I'm getting tired of the flat earthers and stuff like that, unless it's like Lindsay, just because I like looking at the drawings.
Imagination. Yeah.
You need plenty of it with him.
Like, I'll be honest, I'm kind of even getting over the soft sit Karen stuff as well. Like, it's kind of cool and funny to watch, but at the same time, it just makes me dislike society that much more, and it just makes me more infuriated that I almost don't even want to watch those videos anymore.
Yep.
Well, I mean, what it comes down to is people suck.
Yeah.
All over the world, regardless of your political affinity, regardless of who you are, where you come from, you suck. Cheers.
I think some of the reason too for me is like it's just this has been dragged out. This pandemic thing has been dragged out for so long, and I know you can't always predict everything, but there was a lot of things that we could have done, at least here in the U.S. to help out, and it's just so seeing people do this more and more, it's just frustrating me. Where it's like I don't want to block it out because it's still a part of it, but it's still a part of everything that's going on and part of the news. But it's like at the same time, it's just like I can't I don't want to say I can't keep stressing myself over it, but it's like the more I see this stuff, I just know that I'm going to end up sitting at home that much longer, and then seeing on Teams one where it was like the dad taking the kids to the place, and it was just like, great, you're teaching your kids an awesome lesson. Way to go. Now we got to worry about those people growing up in society.
Yep, I
100%.
wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yeah. It was kind of the plot hole was asking in his live stream if chivalry was dead, and I think it's not being taught, and seeing how that dad was teaching his kids, like, hey, don't don't care about society, don't try to do what you can to make sure that we can go through things faster. That right there is proof to me that chivalry is dead. He's yelling at women who are at their job. They're there to work, they're there to make money, and all you're doing is making their day miserable, all because you're a little pissant who can't wear a damn mask.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That was put the nicest way possible.
It should have been, like, if they should definitely have some sort of stimulus for the essential workers and the crap that they had to put up with. Be like, hey, all you damn Americans who weren't working, yeah, here's your $1,400 check. But for all you who were working and didn't get the extra unemployment and blah blah blah, here's a $5,000 check for putting up with the dipshits that didn't want to wear a mask and that you had to try to escort away or had to argue with, and they're the ones who deserve a bunch of extra bonus shit.
Yeah, that would definitely be nice. I definitely did deal with a lot of shit
Mm-hmm.
When I was in the factory before I went back to being a security specialist. Wow,
Yeah.
my brain just farted right there.
Nickel, I think you're talking about, is it Dave Koresh? Was the guy from Waco? He was saying that the dad in that video looked like the guy from Waco, and I think it was Dave Koresh, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he's not wrong.
Yeah. So,
So you was actually right. Chivalry has got nothing to do with what we think it actually does.
right. It's different meanings, but yeah, I think chivalry, as far as like, I think what he meant is like more so like opening doors for people, letting them have the seat if it's someone who's more disabled than you are or older, or just straight up respect. And
Society has become less caring of
Yes.
those around.
right.
Oh, definitely.
Which is why I can't stand people.
Yeah.
I would rather fuck off and go do my own thing over here than deal with society.
Mm-hmm. And Chase made a good point about saying, some of it could be just regional too. Where you grew up will determine sometimes on if you were taught, certain. if you want to put it, chivalry type things. I don't want to say city kids aren't taught that, but when I go to more rural areas, it does seem like it's more commonplace than in the urban areas. Um, but yeah, it's not chivalry that's sign. It's just basic lack of common decency and manners, is what Tusk says. And yes, exactly.
It's the rise of the trolling generation, the generation that was raised on the internet, and they're used to having the the anonymous benefits of being on the internet, where nothing they say has any real ramifications.
Well, and it's also just become a very selfish society too. Regardless of the internet and stuff like that. I mean, I remember the internet wasn't super super huge, but like back in like say 2000, I would open and hold a door for like an elderly man or an elderly woman or just anyone who happened to be walking in while I was, and they'd have that look like, "Oh my god. Wow, you held the door for me." And it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be like they're shocked as shit that you held the door for them. It should just be commonplace that, "Oh, there's someone else who's walking in with me. Let me hold the door for them."
Yep,
Or
I get weird looks whenever I do that now.
I had a lady one day I did that, and she was just going nuts. I'm like, that was so kind of you, so nice of you. I can't believe you held the door for me. And I wanted to be like, I'd be like, go back outside. I won't hold the door for you. It's not like it was a huge task. I mean, thank you for the compliment, but it wasn't a huge task to do. You shouldn't act so shocked about it. But yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, and it's also one of those things too where it's like also kind of how we were raised. Like I can remember going out shopping with my grandma or my great aunt and stuff like that, and we'd go walking up to a store and she would stop and wait at the door for me to hold it open, type
Hmm.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember as a kid always being taught, yeah, this is what you do, this is how you treat others and stuff like that.
No, I've always done it. Ever since a little kid, same as you, just been brought up that way. You just be nice to other people.
Yeah, that was, and I'm reading what Nickel just said. One time I let a dude who had a bunch of groceries go before me, who was just buying a pop soda, and a dude bought me a drink for being nice. Yeah, um, it was I was deep in the city taking care of someone's cat, and I was walking back to my car, and this guy had a stroller, and he had to bring it up some stairs with some groceries and stuff like that. And then not only once he goes into his apartment, there's stairs there, no elevator in it, and I saw him getting ready to go like into the building, and I was like, "Do you want help carrying that up the stairs right now?" And he looked at me like shocked as shit. And I was like, "Dude, you have like a massive ass stroller with a bunch of groceries. I'm not about to sit here and watch you attempt to go up these stairs without dropping something, spilling something, or struggling. I can't do that. I just can't. I have to help you out." And again, it was a guy who was younger than me, and he seemed all shocked that I was willing to do that. But he was thankful, but
And I mean,
that's
this applies to other things too.
so-
Obviously, Michigan gets a shit ton of snow, and we don't have enough firefighters to go out and shovel out fire hydrants.
right.
So I'll go out and I'll shovel all the fire hydrants out on my block, and then I'll probably go to the next block.
Yep. They ask that
Um,
here in the cities too, or in Minnesota at least, if we can try to go around and help shovel out the fire hydrants and stuff.
And so
Yeah.
many people don't do that. It's ridiculous. What happens if your house starts on fire?
Right.
Well,
Exactly.
you fucked yourself. But my neighbors shouldn't have to go out and do that because I can do that. I'm willing and I'm capable of doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my one of my neighbors is a 70-year-old lady who can barely walk. She shouldn't have to shovel out her driveway if her not her driveway, her
Hydrant.
hydrant, because if her house starts on fire, well, she's fucked. And it's just like what was said earlier by Tusk. It's a lack of basic decency and manners. People are becoming more and more, I don't want to say antisocial, but more egotistical, more everything's about me. I'm the only thing that matters here. That
Mhm.
Right. Like I said, it's become a very selfish society. It's I'm looking out for me, I care about me, and if it doesn't advance me, or if it doesn't benefit me, then screw you. And that's where it's really fallen into, and with, especially with the society of being able to get things right away, one click, and next thing you know, you have a new computer at your house, one click and you can have food there and everything else like that. And then also the whole social media society of, I need to try to feel important, and the way I feel important is, people following me, and me, and that's the only way I have self-esteem,
perfect
as
example of
right.
this. You have people like Nathan Thompson in the world. And I hate to bring it up because, he doesn't matter. He's irrelevant, but he is a perfect example for this conversation.
Yes.
Where all he cares about is how many followers he had.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about his followers. He just wants money from them. But
Right.
he used that to boost his very, very fragile ego.
Yeah.
And became more and more and more narcissistic, to the point where if you want to debate him, you have to pay him to show up. And if he
Right.
leaves, he still keeps that cover fee.
Which,
So
yeah, I mean, it's pointless. I don't know why people would pay to debate him in the first place, because
No.
there's
No one
there's
has.
no debate. You can't debate something that's demonstrably, false, as far as the flat Earth side. But yeah, it's he boasted, like, anytime he spoke, he had to talk about his huge Facebook group. You're right. It's the whole, I find self-worth in how many people follow me or like me, or whatever it may be. Or even if people don't like him and they hate his guts and they're talking about him, he finds self-worth in that. And he's somebody, and he's someone because his name is being brought up.
Yep. Little Wolf, we haven't heard much from you, and your audio is fucking fantastic. So I want to hear what you have to say about this. And then, Steve, I want to hear from you too, because you have
Yeah, I'm good.
barely been speaking as well.
Well, I think like some of it with like so far as the chivalry type thing is, I don't really think it's kind of dead. It's just kind of misinterpreted now with how many different lines are getting crisscrossed online and things like that. And then especially when you do talk about like Harvard the Duck, you're
Mhm.
definitely right about him just being so egotistical that it's like, oh, I had this many followers on my Facebook account, I had this many followers on my YouTube. And with him always going out and trying to hand out his flyers, I'm just trying to spread the truth. And it's like, dude, you're just trying to make a name for yourself and be like America's Oakley or something like that. And it's like,
Right.
no.
So it's also not just the younger generation that are gone a bit messed up in the head, as you'd say. So yesterday when I was in town, I went to the shops. I was sitting in the car waiting for the missus to do a bit of shopping, and I was watching this group of elderly people, and they have, the mobility scooters that you get in and they ride around.
Yeah.
They had two of those. There was an elderly couple sitting on the bench at the sidewalk where the shops are. These other two on the mobility scooters pull up. They had two other elderly people with them. So there was 6 people there in total, and they parked over the entire footpath so no one could get around them. And they did not care. They
Yeah.
were just like, hey, we're here. Get over it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, wow, that is incredibly rude. Just because you are elderly, don't expect people to just go, oh, it's okay, they're old.
Right. That's the thing is, there it is multi-generational. It's not just the younger generation, although it does seem to be more prevalent.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that self-entitlement stuff. And it's you might be elderly, you might have certain things, but you still should have some respect for the rest of society too. Going back to the Dark Turduck guy, it is that self-entitlement too. Again, oh,
hmm
people are following me and people are like doing my YouTube and then my Facebook, and so therefore I have worth, and therefore I can say to charge people to debate me. No,
Mm.
no, I'm sorry. People, if you have followers on Facebook, it's because I guarantee about 80% of them are pointing and laughing or seeing what kind of stupid shit you're coming up with. Or if they're doing that on YouTube, again, 80% of them are probably pointing and laughing or seeing what kind of stupid you say. You don't have that kind of worth. The perfect examples with him and Witsit now is, well, I'm the one who had the biggest Facebook group. I'm the one who used to have the biggest YouTube group. So I'm the one who should have the money and do with it what I want. It's just no.
I really wish I could get like some of the stickers that they had in the movie Bushwhacked, with Daniel Stern, and he winds up parking in a handicap spot, and park ranger sees him and he super glues a sticker to his window saying, "I'm an inconsiderate person."
Mhm.
So one of the things that Demon and I are going to do is we're going to be going to Florida dressed as clergymen. I'm going to make the recommendation that Demon and I actually become ordained ministers, so we're not impersonating clergymen.
At least that's not too hard to do too
Right.
nowadays.
No, it's 20-minute certification, I think. So extremely
Or just
easy.
get a hold of JM Truth, have him print you out some certificates. Sorry.
Oh no problem. But we're going to go to what's it called? Kent Hovind's bullshit.
The Dino Land or whatever.
Yeah, and we're gonna film there because I've seen some videos from there, and everybody there is a self-titled horrible person. Self-entitled, not self-titled. Wow, I'm tired.
Self-titled works, I think.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're also going to be putting some atheist stickers up, specifically stickers that have a non-damaging, non-residue adhesive, so they can peel it right off. Because we're not trying to deface property; we're just trying to have a couple lulls. So I think that'll be fun because it'll show just how much of a hypocrite Kent actually is.
You should go there, and somehow you should find a way to have his inmate number on something.
Ooh.
Or on several things. So as you walk around, it's just his inmate number. And if he would happen to be there, that'd be great if you saw it and he'd be like, "What's that number?" And be like, "Oh, I don't know, I just kind of liked it," or something.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm DMing Demon right the fuck now.
Yeah.
Just tell everybody it's somebody's cell number, and it kind of is.
Yeah, wake his
Yeah.
ass up. It's only 6 in the morning where he is.
I'm gonna hand Demon, not Demon. I'm gonna hand out cards that just have Kent Hovind's inmate number on it.
Right. For a good time, and then a number.
I'm just spreading the good news.
Yeah. Yeah,
Come
that
on,
would be it.
Shane.
Right. Are people hearing you, or are we just sitting in silence again as you're talking?
No, you
Yeah.
were talking to yourself. I unmuted myself now.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
So-
Because
do it as a QR code. That way they can people will be like, "Ooh, what's this QR code?" And they'll scan it, and then because a number, like, they might think about it, but they're unlikely to actually Google or figure out what it is. But if it's like a link or a QR code or something like that, where they're likely to actually like input it just to see what it is out of curiosity, then it'll have a bigger effect.
Right. That's why it's like
just
say, like,
imagine him walking up. What are you guys doing?
right, water. Do you guys want some water? But yeah,
Jesus.
that'd be good. It's just a number on there, and then like his inmate number, and it says, if you want to know the meaning of this number, scan the QR code.
Would you like to know
Takes-
more?
Right. Takes it to his like it has a picture of his booking, what is that? His
Mugshot.
mugshot and whatnot.
Shane, we're going to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to call it the Ken Hams. I'm going to see if we can call it the Ken Ham and Eggs, because Ken Kent. But I don't want to steal Pelagia's entire video title of Ham and Eggs. And just call it the Ken Ham and Eggs, or Ken Ham and Eggs road trip, because that would be fucking horrible, just stealing his shit. Because I didn't come up with it, that was all him. So I'm gonna be hitting him up soon.
Nice. Water.
He's another one of those ones where it's like almost like with a bunch of the new Flurper graduate 101 type thing where they just bring the same thing. He talks about the same things too, because he's always like, oh, well, you see how a car is made, and so, it has to have a maker.
Right. A car cannot be a semi.
The
You do not-
Colorado River
Yeah.
did not form the Grand Canyon.
Right. You do not come from a rock. We are not rocks. A dog stays a dog, and water stays water.
Show me the fuck.
You kind of went a little bit German there. Show me the water. You kind of went a little German there, yeah.
Hans, grab the Flammenwaffen.
Oh, that is good. I shall lay on my back, and you shall praise me.
You just made me think of the adult version of Peppa Pig.
Whoa!
Oh my god, can't help him with what you say, you hurt my brain. No, you no good. Go back to where you came from, please. My ancestors matter. You believe in evolution. Sorry, oh my god.
This went from being an acceptable stream to
Oh,
us
what the
fucking up
fuck?
accents.
right, to becoming kind of like racist. we don't.
We are
mean you no
trolls.
harm. Yeah.
This
Yep.
is true.
We come in peace. Just hold up the sign from Attack of Mars.
Right.
Or, yeah.
Peas.
So I'm
World
just gonna
peace.
hold up a picture of Biscuit with "We come in peace."
There you go. Oh, there's so many voices I could do, but I hold myself back from doing a lot of voices.
Oh, do them. Do it.
Oh, I just
Do
I
it.
I won't ever think it's right. But
Do it.
maybe someday. But the German I can do because I am German. Even though I don't know if this is very much German voice. And then,
It's like
oh my
you sat
god,
on your balls.
I clearly do the Joyzy voice because that's what I do a little bit when Biscuit's around. Biscuit just got me going with all that. Well, what's the matter, Boobala?
Don't you know?
Don't you know? Oh, the bars are so good there.
I could do a Midwestern. Oh wait.
Right.
To be fair, if
where have
I
we
spoke
gone?
like I normally do, none of you guys would understand what the fuck I was saying. I have to slow down what I'm saying by a lot.
That's because you're awkward.
Yes, that is 100% the truth.
Yeah. I just keep thinking of South Park and all the voices that are on there. We'll just refer to them.
I'm still not even sure where like the whole like kind of Oriental type accent came from. It was just I think from watching the Godzilla movies and stuff, and then I just started doing that to the gremlin when she started getting on my nerves, and it's just one of those things whenever something happens, I just start either doing that or like the whole like stoner type voice.
Whoa, dude, stoner.
It's like, hey, wow, man, just come on over here and sit down and cool your jets, man. It's not cool. You know, evolution is a good thing, man, because it's where we all came from. We came from the ground up, and then we returned to the ground. It's all good.
You do not come from a rock. You come from water. Even though God says that.
Strawberries
Right.
will always be strawberries.
Even though the
But
Bible
after-
says that you come from dust and a rock, evolution says we came from a rock. That's not right.
But after a while,
Woman's
man, the rock
came
breaks down and
from
goes back into
ribs.
the ground, and that's what happens with us, man. So just like expand your mind and look at this crystal.
Whoa, dude, like we came from like base. Like base. Can you believe that? Just like we're like stars,
Okay.
man. Like we're star dust. Like we've evolved through time.
All we
Wow.
are is dust in the wind,
Oh,
dude.
God.
So what I'm hearing is we're just another brick in the wall, right?
Yeah.
Somebody got that.
Thanks, I'm gonna have that stuck in my head now.
Hey, Hopin, leave those kids alone.
No, that would be Hey Thompson.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
He does have
that-
his own school.
That's true. That's scary.
I don't get like how how does he have his own school?
Sometimes it kind of weirds me out
Illegally.
when I hear about like when the Christians want some of their doctrine suddenly taught in schools, and they want to say that, well, there's no place that the kids can learn that, and it's like, well, you know, they have Sunday school. They
Yeah.
have private schools that you could send your kid to. If you can't afford to send them there, let them learn from church. You know, it doesn't have to be taught in school.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this goes back to the conversation I had with Edward, the abysmal, despicable man who was on Seek Truth's channel, who claimed that all Muslims are terrorists. They are so convinced that they are right and have no evidence besides a book. That's
Yeah.
what it comes down to.
So get this. I commented in that stream, you know, on that stream or whatever, and I was like, you know, my experience has been Christians, blah. So some guy goes, well, stop being gay and you won't be persecuted, you sinner. And I'm like, you're proving my point exactly right now. Like
Wow.
what I was talking about, you are literally proving it. And then that Edward guy, I think, started chiming in and messaging, and I'm like talking about Muslims and stuff. And I was like, no, we're not going to sidetrack. Look at what this person just said. This right here is proof that it's not just it's fix your own religion first. And he's like, well, I'm not Christian. I'm just saying that Islam truly is the whatever one. And it's like, okay, you're standing up for Christianity though. I don't care if you're Christian or not. You're standing up for it, saying Christianity good, Islam bad. Okay, well, if you're gonna say Christianity's good, fix Christianity first. Because look at what this person just said. That stop sinning, stop being a disgusting person, and you won't go to hell. And Christianity won't have to pick on you. So it's like that right there is proof, dude. Quit trying to say it's all Islam.
He refused to accept the fact that so I talked to him for 2 hours after the show, and I kept saying, dude, I have to go, and I was too nice to just leave until I eventually did, because I was sick of it. And I brought up the fact that Jehovah's Witnesses are Christian and are a cult. He said, oh no, they're not Christian, they're heretics. I can't make this shit up. And he posts stuff like that quite frequently on Seek Truth's channel. In fact, he did when Jehovah's Witnesses were brought up to him, I think, the video before that he was on.
Good Lord.
So anything that doesn't agree with him is a heretic. But anything that fits his narrative, it's all Gucci.
Yeah.
It's cherry picking to such a degree that intellectual dishonesty doesn't cover it.
Right.
It's cherry picking to such a degree that flat earthers would call it out.
And that's saying something.
I want to know, I want to know a Christian that will tell you that they only go off the New Testament. You go to church and you're hearing a reading from the Old Testament and a reading from the New Testament. So what Christian out there I don't know a single one that only strictly 100% goes off the New Testament and does nothing with the Old Testament. It wouldn't be the Bible if you didn't have the Old Testament. It would just be teachings of Jesus or something.
Even if it was, it's the same God.
Right.
That's what I kept trying to hammer into him, and he completely hand waved it away. The God in the Old Testament and the God in the New Testament are the same God.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus is the human personification of God. He is the Son of God. So God had to send himself to save everybody from himself. So let me put it this way. That would be like me. I'm using this as an example. I would never do anything like this, but me attacking somebody and cloning myself, sending them back in time to stop me from attacking somebody. I am saving somebody from myself. I don't understand the logic here.
I kind of want to watch that movie, though.
To correct you, Foe, no, it'd be like you making some arbitrary rule on somebody, saying because they didn't follow that rule that you were going to torture them for the rest of their life or eternity, and then cloning yourself and sending that clone to be tortured instead in their place.
Oh yeah, that's a better example. That extremely good example there, Mute. Assuming everybody could hear you this time. Okay, good.
Or you did bad, I'm going to torture you. But now I'm going to send myself in so people that come after you don't get tortured by me.
Stable close, but putting the safety catch back on before you point the gun is just putting the safety catch back on before you point the gun. It would be a closer example if it would have to be a clone because, I mean, Jesus is God, but whatever, question mark. And you shoot the clone of yourself instead of the other person. But now this brings up a good question. If you cloned yourself and killed the clone, is it murder or is it suicide?
Murder side.
I have a murder side and a murder.
A suitor.
Now I want to watch the one again.
What?
I want to watch the movie The One again.
Oh, okay. Steve?
Oh my god.
I'd say it's murder.
Yeah, it's murder.
Because suicide is killing your own self, and if it's a clone of you and you're killing
It's-
your clone, you're still not really killing yourself. You're killing a clone.
That was
Yeah,
an
and it would
Archer
have
reference.
What?
It would have its own consciousness also, and it would probably almost think like you, but not think like you at the same time.
It was
Would it still have its own free will? If it has
Of
its
course.
own free will and its own decisions, then it's not necessarily a clone of you. It just looks like you and has like the same DNA, but it's not you. If it has its own
Oh,
free
like
will.
our kids.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a kid is only a half of a clone of you. But it was just a quote from Archer. I think Krieger said it.
Yes.
Wouldn't that just be self-love?
I mean, technically, it would be advanced masturbation.
I'd do me. Would you do me?
I'm not sure if I would or not.
How do we get on this topic again?
I don't know.
Talking about
You're
Jeebus and the spaghetti sky monster.
Ah, yes, Jeebus Crust. The god of splitting bread into tiny pieces to feed 5,000 people. Oh,
Take this bread, break it, and eat it in remembrance of me. Take
Yeah.
this wine, it is my blood. Eat it in remembrance of me.
Wait,
Take this mayo and never mind.
Hold on. I think Jesus has come and he's here on earth right now in Australia, part of the Swordsmen, because if Jesus' blood was
Oh my
wine,
God.
Steve's blood is nothing but alcohol. Boom. Steve, you're Jesus. Steve is Jesus. I don't care. It's alcohol. Jesus modernized himself and said, you know what? The peeps are drinking beer. We're gonna go that route this time around.
Yep.
So that's where the donkey comes into it all.
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. See,
See?
look, he even self-admitted right there. The mighty Stevis is Jesus. We got it. We got to
Oh,
go
for the
spread
love
your
of
name.
me.
We are the new apostles. We need to go spread his name in the name of Stevis.
Well, this doesn't hurt the channel, but you can call me Aussie Black Jesus.
Do we got to do the cross upside down? Being you're from Australia.
Yeah, probably.
Oh wait,
Pick it
shit.
up.
oh,
If
Jesus
he's upside
Christ.
down, then he's the Antichrist.
Yeah.
Or the KKK.
There is a specific level in hell that I do run, apparently, and that's where all the donkeys are kept.
Isn't it also funny that the acronym or whatever would be OBJ?
Oh my God.
Start singing his praises. Oh, come, all ye faithful.
Just
So
a whole
there's
new
not
meaning
the
to that
way.
song.
I like it. I like it. Praise Stevis is gonna be the next hashtag going around. Steve, you got to come to terms with this. You're gonna have your days of
Yeah.
why God, why'd you pick me? Oh,
Oh,
You
this is
have your
going to make the
assignments.
aliens
Go
quiplash.
spread the word of Stevis.
Hashtag SUS. Save
Dank
us,
Lord.
Stevis.
all donk to
God.
Lord Stevis.
Yeah. That's all I need is Shane and fucking Nickel in the chat. This is going everywhere now.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be an overnight deity.
Well, if you didn't have the alcohol as blood, you went to bed in Stevis.
None of it would have
Brian
happened.
was a naughty boy.
Hashtag praise alcoholism.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man. Well, we've learned a lot on this stream now. We've learned we can do really bad voices of things and kind of get away with it. We learned that Steve is the new savior and Donkey is his mobilization.
His mobile stress relief. Nothing?
Steve is not allowed to ride me.
Yeah, no.
That's all I'm saying.
I was reading what Nickel wrote.
No, that's right. It's surfboard. We all ride surfboards.
Oh.
I don't know if Surf's in the chat, but if he is, no.
It was before.
Oh Lord. I mean Steve.
Well, I feel bad now because I'm talking shit about Surf and he's not here to defend himself.
Say his name enough, he'll come back.
I mean, maybe if I turn my light off, light a candle, dress up in all black robes, cover my face with the blood of a virgin sheep, and say his name 3 times really fast, he'll appear behind me.
Just go.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, woo.
And just remember, don't pet the surf.
No, you don't pet him, you hug him. You embrace him into your being. No, Surf
God,
is
now
a
I'm
really
thinking
cool
of-
fucking guy.
Yeah. I'm now thinking of the anime Wicked Sea, if anyone's seen it. No one? It's pretty far out there when it comes to demons and what they like to do to humans. But there's one chick in it, and she's a demon, and her whole power is to literally absorb people into her body.
Oh, so Warhammer
Nice.
40,000 on a Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be absorbed.
Yeah, I think it's called Arut Shukadoji, Return of the Overfiend, or Wicked City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I have seen that.
I don't speak anime, Steve.
Very good, very twisted.
Mommy. Oh god, that little demon that comes out of that.
Yeah.
Now I have that scene stuck in my head.
I'll need to
still got
watch
the one
it.
with the spider lady at the start.
Oh my god.
I
think-
just got around to Parasite.
Oh. Parasite, yes.
That
That's
was
the
a
one
good
where it's
series.
in his hand, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good series.
I've only just started on that one.
I won't ruin it for you then.
Cool.
He's Stevis, though. He knows it all.
Oh, that's true. He wrote it.
But he drinks a lot, so
I
he
have-
forgets it all too.
Oh, that's true.
That's it.
That's how he doesn't know what
Hashtag-
happens.
It was written.
Just not in English, so we don't know what it means.
It was written upside down and all fucked up.
And backwards, and a day ahead. It was
Yeah.
written in the future.
So it's a language that we haven't even invented yet.
So
Awkward
what's Daddy like?
silence.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. I knew that would happen already. Thanks, Shane.
Is Daddy really
Yeah,
Alanis
subscribe.
Morissette?
Oh my god, Dogma. Great movie.
Are there really Golgotham shit demons?
Oh god damn it, yep, they've already both been up to aliens.
Yep, I saw that.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! I got to see this now.
I like Shane's one.
Ruh-roh.
Name one of Lord Stevus's disciples.
What made Mute Donkey mute? This shit show.
Actually, we could blame that on Foe because he usually mutes people.
Oh yeah, I haven't muted any of you guys yet.
I haven't done that this week.
There we go. Now it's the faux show.
So he thinks.
I mean, it's not like you guys can't unmute yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna have to unmute
No, I'll just
Little
stay here and be muted.
But donkey.
Now it's the donkey show, as everybody else is muted to the outside chat. So you all have fun with that. Yep. All right. Maybe. I mean, they can't hear you suggesting that, so that's probably good. All right, I'll let them hear you now.
I don't know though. If it was just the Mute Donkey show, we would probably lose a bunch of subscribers, but then we'd probably get Reds as a subscriber.
Oh,
Aren't you already red?
Ha,
As in
ha, ha.
a rocket?
He's got no words, nothing.
Yeah, it's just
Nothing.
none.
Just silence.
Love you, little wolf.
It was like yesterday when Fohammer didn't get the joke I made, and we're all like, "Where's Mute Donkey's like, where's Tanner?" And I'm like, maybe he's spelunking. Donkey was the only one that got the joke.
It took me like 3 minutes to actually figure that one out.
Oh, Lordy Lou.
Hey,
Oh,
Chris, how
Lordy
you going, mate?
How you doing, Chris?
Chris.
I like that.
Chris.
Marvel Comics has the Silver Surfer. The Flat Earthers have CC, the Silver Fluffer.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. It's Chris Sturdham from the Music Channel.
Oh, don't
Don't CC Chris.
we
Not this
don't
Chris.
we don't need to troll Chris Durham, man, but we do. Anyone who comes here is gonna get trolled at one point or another. I'm Chris Durham. I like to play the piano.
Oh Jesus, that's
Oh, Lord.
Fucking
Cause
A.
I'm 60 years old, guys. But he looks fabulous.
Oh, save.
At least
Chris,
know
we
he's
give you a
good
lot
with
of
his
shit, but you're a good
fingers.
dude.
That sounds kinky.
You're goddamn right it is.
Come here, let me give you some
Oh,
gummies.
look at J.L. Warren sitting up in his theatre all by himself.
Oh.
I invited him over.
What's he watching?
I'm gonna
No
send him the
idea.
link real quick and see if he wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Schrodinger's got a thing coming up in 20 minutes.
Oh, he's playing World of Warcraft.
Oh, God.
He's playing WoW.
Get a
Damn it.
real game.
I sent him the link and I said we need someone to troll. I think we might have chased Chris away. I'm sorry, Chris. Don't take what I said too seriously. Oh no, there
No,
he
he's
is.
here.
He said that Biscuit had an awesome hairdo today.
Ah. Well, I'll pass on the info to her.
Cookie
has
did
amazing
too.
She'll be
hair.
excited.
What are
What?
you doing here?
Cookie
Huh?
had amazing hair too today.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess Cookie's gonna go to a beautician this week, and hopefully she will have some new hair next week. Cookie's all
I
excited about
actually
that.
missed that one though, but I was thinking like from the last one, I thought that Biscuit kind of had that Barney Rubble type look.
Yeah. Yeah. Biscuit's hair is changing around quite a bit. I don't know what she's doing, but she seems happy.
Yeah, Biscuit's
If
always
you're
happy.
and you know it, change your hair.
Yeah, she needs to make a new video soon.
What was the name of that show?
And you know it, blame Steve.
Your character. It just made me think of. It was an old magic show. Rudy Kobe, I think it was, and he had an assistant, and she was a robot on the show. But she had her hair was like a huge metal wig and all that. And when she'd go to get her nails done, they were using angle grinders and all that kind of shit.
Oh
I
my
just thought,
God.
yeah, you made me think. Yeah. Oh yeah, Rudy
Yeah.
Kobe, the greatest magician on earth. It was a very old show, and it is so funny.
Huh. I'll have to watch that sometime. The only show I remember with a robot was I think it was like Vicky or something in the 80s where she was a house made little girl thing which was creepy in itself. And they had to her back was her panel for her information or programming and stuff like that, but Vicky I think was her name.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Nickel, no, he did not. I will read it.
Or that weird Disney movie, Not Quite Human, where the one guy builds a robot that looks like other people and he names him Chip.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, it's a good movie. They came out with like 3 of them, and one of the people I used to go to church with actually lent me a VHS copy of it, and I was able to copy it tape to tape.
Okay, no, I was wrong. He totally
Nice.
did, Nickel. Sorry.
Back in the old days.
Who does?
All right, I just
Biscuit's
found a link
hair?
for it. I actually found the entire show on YouTube, so I'll put the link in the chat for anyone that
Yeah,
wants
do
to
it.
watch it. But yeah, it's Rudy Kobe, the coolest magician on earth. It's from the 90s, but yeah.
Chris, I think it was a collaboration for her hair. You got both DuPont and Goodyear stepped up to the plate to try and use their sciences for that.
Sponsored by Alien X Gaming.
Yeah.
When is Biscuit having her interview with Alien X?
Oh, that'd be a good one.
You'd have
That's a
to
good
ask Alien.
I mean, you're gonna have to set it up with Alien.
Yeah. Right.
That's a really good idea.
And then
I
we're
like
gonna
Shane.
have to have a cookie interview too.
Yeah. Mm. Yep.
But no, I like how all of a sudden that good morning, good evening, it's Chris Durham from the Music Channel became a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's on
Yeah.
Alien X's Whiplash Questions. It's a thing.
Lovely.
There it is.
So what else is good? What's neat? What's awesome?
There's
Peanut butter.
Yes, peanut butter is awesome. There is
Trust
a
the pup
new
to say that.
there's a new COVID vaccine that was released by Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah. It's only a one-shot
really?
one too, isn't it?
Yes, it's the one-shot variety. It's supposed to be more effective at preventing COVID than the other ones, but more research has to be done on that still.
Right.
It also addresses the problem that the Pfizer vaccine has, with the potential erectile dysfunction, which again, it's a COVID vaccine. I don't know how they did that because COVID itself can cause erectile dysfunction.
Well, that's probably why. Maybe they use more of whatever is COVID itself, and I don't know. I don't know how that works, but
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see how quick we advanced from having the 2-shot series to the 1-shot
yeah.
that's just as effective. Because in order to get your full effectiveness from the shot, you have to get your first one, wait a week, get your second one, a week or a month. I forget which one it is.
I think it's. I think you wait like 4 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks. I thought it was.
Okay. And then you're fully protected against COVID, more or less. It's like a 95%.
Yeah.
And I think the Johnson & Johnson, it's a 1-shot series, and I think it boosts it to 97 to 98%, which is fairly
Damn.
Yeah. See, I kind of like the way I think it's Britain. I think the way they're doing it is trying to get as many people the first shot as possible. And then the second round of shots. And I think whereas here in the US, I think they're trying to get people their first and second shot rather than they're trying to get everyone their 2 shots versus trying to get everyone their first shot, which to me the way Britain's doing it with everyone getting their first shot, even if it's only a 70%, protects you 70%, at least now everyone has a shot, is protected to that 70%, and then start doing the second shot that brings you to that 90 some percent. So it's like at least get everyone some sort of protection versus none at all.
So Shane, they advised that for a couple reasons. They don't know if you can still transmit the virus to other people with a mask, without a mask.
Right.
The other thing is, if you get Krister, the numbers I saw were a little bit more effective, but I will have to research that again because I did see it in passing. So I'll let you guys know on our next live stream. But Shane, the other reason why they advise you wear a mask is so people can't just go in and say, "I got the vaccine, I'm good."
Yeah.
Because everybody would use that fucking excuse.
They're
so they don't have to wear a
they're
mask.
already starting to use that excuse. They're going into Chase's work and they're walking in without a mask, and when they're like, "Can you wear a mask?" They're like, "Oh, I got the vaccine." Well, bitch, we don't know that.
Yeah, it literally doesn't matter if you have the vaccine or not. You still wear a mask,
Yeah.
even though, I mean, it sucks, but there's no way to really determine if you did or did not unless you have your paperwork, and even then, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like the same thing as like when it's flu season. Just because you get the vaccination for that at the beginning of flu season doesn't mean you're not going to get a different version of the flu that has that's not protected against it. It's like there's always going to be a different mutation that might be stronger in the other one and get through, but it's still a better way to protect you and the people you love.
Well, and then too is like we said, is you don't know if he's just because you got the shot doesn't mean you're not carrying it in some way, shape, or form to pass it on. I don't know how all that works. I don't know science that well with that shit. I hated chemistry.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense though. But it's like, yeah. I remember I was talking with one of my exes, and like part of the reason why she doesn't want to get the vaccine is, for one, it's kind of against her religion type thing because she's Muslim, and then she was thinking that they brought the vaccine out too early or something like that, so they don't know all the things about it. And it's like, well, shoot, this whole virus is new, so we don't really know all of the things about it yet either.
Right.
So I will say that I was kind of wrong with my statistic that was 97%. I thought I saw that. I was wrong. The article I read was it said 67% effectiveness, but it was conducted later. When new COVID varieties and variants were coming out, that the Pfizer and other vaccines, Moderna and whatnot, haven't been tested against. I am by no way, shape, or form a virologist or an expert in viruses. So don't quote me on anything I say. And you guys are all going to quote me on everything I say.
Yep.
So your birthday's not October 12th?
I mean,
Hashtag quote
Steve-
foe.
Steve isn't Jeebus? You lied to us, Steve.
I'm Steve's #1 disciple, so
I'm walking on water right now.
Water.
Water.
Wasn't alcohol heavier than water?
Steve is walking on water. Steve-ish.
Steve will never
the
turn
only-
into water.
Sorry. Now, the only one that actually has interested me lately was the one we were watching. It was Mute myself, I think, over on Terry's channel. The Hollow Earth guy. That one was actually a bit more interesting than Flat Earth or Live Under a Dome or any of that crap. Because Hollow Earth just seems so impossible.
Geocentrism is so much more interesting than the Flat Earth or anything else, because we finally have two equal ideas: geocentrism versus heliocentrism. I'm sorry, heliocentrism versus heliocentric. No, I said that right. Helio, sun,
Yeah.
helio, Earth, geo.
Net Geo Wild.
The only issue is that we can detect movement on the planet with what are they called? Ring laser gyros. So it's still not an equal idea.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah, thanks, Bob.
Yeah, right. But no, I just, when I heard that one actually kind of piqued my attention a little bit, because I was like, well, we can't be living inside the Earth. All the stars and planets can't be inside the Earth. And there is no point right at the middle of the planet where everything just disappears.
Yup. And if it was, well, are they talking about us living inside the center of the Earth?
Yeah.
I mean, that would
Yep.
also be impossible because the sun would never set.
Yeah.
Ever.
I thought Hollow Earth was literally we're on the outside and inside is hollow and there's other people in there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like with the flat earthers, whether we actually have a dome or there is no dome, or there's an ice wall, there is no ice wall.
The dome is made of gold because the Goldilocks zone.
Oh my god.
Yes, and its special magnetic properties.
Oh my god.
How do you even go that far down the rabbit hole that you think that Goldilocks, which was a story written for kids way before anything with the flat Earth even came out?
No,
other than-
Fo, you're misinterpreting. The Goldilocks zone is a term in science that
Yes.
we use
For
for.
how far away the sun is from the Earth and
Well,
all of that for human life.
It's another name for the habitable zone. So a area in which a planet has to orbit from its star to be able to sustain life. So it is actually a wide.
Are you being heard on the stream, or are you
that's
being
fair.
quiet right now?
No, I'm
okay.
being heard.
Okay.
So it's a wide range. Mars actually falls into it for a portion of its orbit. So it's not this really thin thing that we just happen to be in, and it's just perfect for our orbit. It's actually, but it has to deal
Quite large.
with the size of the star, how much radiation it gives off and that
Right.
kind of things. Because you have to be far enough away where you can have liquid water. You know, it's not too hot, not too cold, and that's where it gets the idea of Goldilocks
I was
zone.
actually going to go there in just a second.
Yeah,
okay.
Mute. Just coming
Um,
in and stepping on him. I mean, my God.
Sorry.
I was
Let-
going to go from
Now
the
I'm gonna let
story,
him
which
finish his
was-
idea. Just kidding.
Yeah, fucking mute. No, but that's exactly where I was going to go with it. And it makes no sense.
Well, I mean, you know, despite all the other languages out there and the different sounding words, I mean, we see and it's sea level. Get it? It's sea and
Christ.
sea
Oh,
level.
God.
Even though those words in other languages are completely different sounding, and it just happens to be coincidental that in our language, even though it's spelt just a little bit different, sea and sea level, bro. Bro
The
dog.
sea
Are we talking?
does
Are we
not
talking
see.
SEE or SEA?
It
Because
don't
Yes.
matter. It don't
Hmm.
matter. It's sea and sea. It don't matter.
Oh, so that's how it
that's what they're
raises
trying
to
to get
eye
you.
level.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you're working on semantics there on how it's spelled. They're just trying to trick you. That's where they're trying to lie to you. You see two different letters, but it's still C and C. CNC Music
I
Factory.
see.
It's just like the atmosphere. It's not a sphere, it's a plane.
Yeah.
How do you
But that
think about
implies
it?
that it flies around, doesn't it?
Well,
Oh my
that's why
God,
it's called an airplane. It's not called an air
Yeah.
sphere.
I was just gonna say that one too. It's like it all starting to make sense now. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we're flat
Alright.
earthers.
Yep, we've turned.
Well, you know, after the ice wall, there's just more land beyond that. So we don't know if the dome goes further than that or if it ends there and then you're in a new dome for the further outlands from the ice wall. So there could be
What if-
multiple domes over us.
What if each
I got my
element has
research.
its own dome? We have like the thunder dome, the water dome, the air dome, earth
Ooh,
dome.
Thunderdome.
You guys, rainbows. Yeah, rainbows. Rainbows prove dome right there. Boom.
Blood for the blood dome. Wait,
Well,
what?
if that's true and rainbows do like prove the dome, then why would they hate the gays so much with the rainbow flag? Wouldn't that solidify it?
I contribute to the dome. Yeah. I contribute to the structure of the dome all the time. Every time I fart, a rainbow comes out.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
wish they would leave unicorns alone. I keep having to console my unicorn and tell him to not listen to the evil bad man saying that their farts are what are filling up the space.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
You mean your uni
Gonna
wolf?
gonna buy me a rainbow. Rainbow.
I
To
think we need
didn't
to
really
have
have
an-
much to talk about, and suddenly we're just, wow, okay.
Good.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
That's
Steve,
what she said to me
give us a
before I
quick
went to go
sermon.
have sex.
Mhm.
Wrap
I,
it up.
I think
No.
we need a prayer led by Steve for our outro today. And then
Nope.
obviously our real outro.
Mute's probably gonna just cut him off.
All right. Great and almighty me, please supply everyone with a lifetime supply of alcohol.
Oh, great
what you get.
mighty me.
Instead of
All
amen, it's hee haw.
Yeah. Yeehaw.
All praise Lord Stevis.
In the name of the whiskey, the scotch, and the holy beer, Steven.
No, you could have used Holy Spirits there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That the Holy Spirit fell
Yeah.
you. Make your cup
Shane, I'll
run
have to work
over.
out my commandments. I'll do that. I'll work out some new commandments.
Nickel,
Thou shalt-
blasphemy.
thou-
Jeebus doesn't exist.
Yes.
Stevis
Stevis.
does.
Oh, he's
Thou
trying to
shalt
correct
not
himself.
spill thy alcohol.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a rule.
We're about to go.
You will be smoked if that happens.
All right. All right.
Oh my lord. This was fun.
Yeah.
Nickel, I do this because I love you.
Anyone want to shill anything up before we go?
No.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Well, you just put out a new thing, didn't you, Little Wolf?
Just my video on me talking about Night of the Living Dead and Return of the Living Dead, but that's really about it. I thought it was just going to be a quick short stream, but then apparently I loved the movies and would not shut up about them.
And I think you should tell everyone what you're doing.
I shouldn't have done what? Oh, I can do this. Oh, damn it.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. Hey, Nickel, you can chat again. I did that as a joke. I didn't mean to delete all your shit. I feel
No,
bad
you
now.
can't. He'll be blocked for the 300 seconds now.
Nope, because I added him as a moderator and I took the moderator away again.
Yep. Nickel, try and type something. You watch, it won't work. It's happened to me before.
Wah, wah. In
Well,
the
I feel
meantime-
bad now.
Yeah, I
I'm
did it
sorry,
to Tanner.
Nickel.
Now we have to wait.
Yeah.
We'll wait 300 seconds just for Nipple to come back.
Will we, though? Will we?
No, we probably won't.
We don't have the controls. Mute does.
Mute, do you want to tell everyone about the movies you're doing? Again, for anyone that doesn't know.
Gojira.
Godzilla.
Gojira.
Gojira.
Godzilla will always be Godzilla.
Surf says mute is mute. Mute.
Yeah.
Are you mute in the thing? were you during that whole time?
Oh, Lord.
I shouldn't have been, but maybe because I was in the middle of setting up the transition. So just in case it wasn't heard, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays at about 9 p.m. Pacific, so whatever time that is, your time.
5 a.m. UTC.
Yeah.
They still can't hear you, Mute.
No, they will. It's just lag.
Yeah.
We are showing off Godzilla movies. Tonight is Mothra versus Godzilla. And if you're curious as to what other ones are coming up, there's a pinned comment in, I believe it's both the Peanut Gallery and the Gatehouse for the dates that those will be being shown. So all Showa era Godzilla. So that's the original series, the first 15 or so films. We did Mothra and Rodan as well. So
Awesome. I just got Hump Day Hangouts with Tanner and Chase. I might move it later just because it seems like there's too much conflict with the 6:30 time that I've been doing 6:30 my time, which is I think like 12:30 UTC. It might get bumped to 3 a.m. UTC, 9 o'clock Central Time. I got to figure if I want to actually do that or not. Getting too many people saying do it earlier, do it later, so I don't know. And then Thursday I might have something come out Thursday. I'm not sure yet. And then also Cookie and Biscuit Talking Coffee on Saturdays at 6 p.m. UTC time on Slim Cyborg's channel. Check it out.
Working coffee.
Talking Coffee. We don't twerk it, we twalk it.
Oh, Boston's back.
Who's back?
Boss man.
Boston.
Austin.
The accent. Boston.
Oh, Boston.
Boston.
Yeah.
From Boston. Yeah. So, anyways, that's it for me.
Anything with foe?
Nope. Well, yeah, Sci-Fi Navigator is going to be released next week, our first episode. If everything goes well. If not, it'll be the week after.
How'd you go with the
Awesome.
crewmates?
It went very well. They thought it was hilarious.
Nice.
Cool.
Yep, I'm not doing diddly squat. So,
Praise Stevis.
yep.
All hail Stevis,
So-
Lord of all.
Like the other god too, you're not doing anything.
That's it. Hey, it's Sunday in Australia, so 7th day. Come on. My day off.
So. All right. Well, before mute clicks end. Bye, guys. Have a good one. See you later,
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Peds.
Yeah, Nickel's back.
Yep, he's
Oh,
back.
there he goes.